disaster. So welcome, Cecily. It's great to see you, and thank you for agreeing to come on and just to talk a little bit about your experience with the voice scan. First of all, I'd just like to ask you if you could say how you heard about this scan and how that came about for you.
Yes, I was actually recommended to you by a friend, Dr. Carolyn Hoffman, if I can say her name.
Yes.
And she said that I've been open to any kind of learning experience. And she said, you might really enjoy working with this woman. And she said, it's a voice scan. Okay, why not? And so I decided to give it a try.
Brilliant, and you most certainly did. So were you expecting anything in advance? Did you have any preconceived ideas or ideas about what it might be like?
I mean, of course, there's skepticism when you say, I just want you to speak on something for 10 seconds. Okay, what's that going to tell you? So I try to go into things open-minded, but there's still that part of you that wonders if in fact there's, is this a bunch of hullabaloo or is this could be real? So it was just fun to see.
Okay, and how long did it actually take?
Super easy to do. 10 seconds exactly. It was even, I think the first time I did it, I redid it a couple times because I was overthinking it. It really is that easy. So don't overthink it.
Okay, so then when we had our session together, sort of debriefing, bearing in mind that I knew nothing about you, just that Dr. Carolyn Hoffman suggested, you might find it interesting. So we met after you'd done the scan online. What did you find about the scan when we started to go through the screens?
It blew my mind how ridiculously thorough it was, like to the point of being astonishing on certain things. I believe at one point something popped up about a gallbladder. Could you possibly have something with your gallbladder? And yeah, that was an ongoing, very specific thing. It wasn't, do you have digestional issues? It was to the core, this is what it is. And that sort of floored me. I was like, how'd you get that from my voice? That's bizarre. And just there were many instances of that, stressors, triggers to, anxiety and things, and how sleep operates, and even physical feelings in the body. I have an issue with my knee, and somehow, without ever knowing me, seeing me, you knew that. So it's just very strange how in depth a voice scan could be.
Yes, it is quite uncanny, and it's not an exact science. So it's just piecing together certain areas that look as though it may lead to a situation you may have, for example, with your gallbladder, or it could be sleep. So having done that and having had the debrief, we're now going to scan again, which will be privately, but how do you feel about that, going in for it again now?
I'm looking forward to it because you had given me certain recommendations that I have been putting to good use here. And in practice have felt some changes within myself, and certainly learned a whole bunch of things as well. And have been, it'll be interesting to see how things have shifted and what new things have arisen as a result of some shifts. So it should be fun.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Well, I want to really thank you for this, Cecily. It's really wonderful. And just remind me and let our listeners know, whereabouts are you actually based?
I am far away from you. I am in Charlottesville, Virginia.
There we are. So this has happened all online through this amazing system. And I'm very much looking forward to our next session. But I just want to thank you. And it was absolutely perfect. Thank you, because it just covered all the points that I hoped you would, and with no rehearsal and no preparation again. So it was really excellent. Thank you so much, Cecily.
My
And
pleasure.
we'll get on with the session now. Thank you.
Thank you. Fun.